Hello and welcome, I'm Anthony Hudson. This is the round 7 match between Fitzroy and St Kilda. It's early in the season, but both teams will be keen to build some momentum and bank premiership points. The players are ready to charge onto the ground. Daniel Harford joins me. Who's your pick today, Harf?
Thanks, Hutto. I've tipped the Lions. There are a couple of things their opponents could look to exploit, but I'm not sure they're good enough to pull it off. This team at its best is very hard to beat.
Thanks, Harf. The umpire and the two captains are ready for the toss. It's 10th up against 11th, and we're set for what should be a cracking contest. All set now. Let's hope both teams have brought their A-game. De Koning wins the first ruck contest. Windhager, Coleman, read that one like a book. Ashcroft works hard to present. Manages to find a teammate. Bombs it in. Good disciplined defence. Stocker, Wanganeen Malira, Clark, all on his own. Farmer with a chance to run. Just has to hit a target. Honours the lead. Penetrating ball. Leicester went bang. Wilmot, he had prior opportunity.
He's having a word with the umpire and he may just have a point. This would give him a shot of confidence.
Drop punt and he has put it away.
The Lions cannot afford to let them move the ball like that because they will run right.
The Saints are off to the ideal start. The big men fly. Berry, he ran into a brick wall. And we will do it all again. Zakostelski wins it, goes laterally. Who's got the wheels? Philippou has it now on centre wing. Gets a kick away. Spud Frawley would have loved that one. Flanders steadies. Drop punt. Goal!
It doesn't matter who you are, it's always good to get an early one on the board.
The Saints away to a flyer. De Koning slaps it out. Wanganeen Malira. Butler fumbled it like a cake of soap. Wilmot getting involved. Going for territory. Wilkie clears the area. Draper, they need a spark. Foot race on. Who can get there first? Scrounges a kick. Wilmot with the intercept mark. Uses the non-preferred. Bailey under pressure. Leicester, he's stopped in his tracks. They're tackling with great intent. De Koning wins the hit out. Wanganeen Malira. Wilson. He's been busy so far. Leicester drops into the hole and cuts that one off. Lohman has found some space. Holds it up, waiting for an option to present. Good thinking and good execution too. What's he got on offer? Tidy ball. Bailey wins the contest hands down. Wilmot can run with the footy, looking to peg one back. That's well played.
He'll expect to convert this.
Set sail for home, and he has delivered.
Great team goal. If they keep playing like that, they won't be behind for long.
It's only early, I know, but that was a much-needed goal to establish a foothold in this match. Windhager, they should have been going forward. Now they'll have to defend. Stocker got a fist in. Hill, it's not a fair fight. The umpire will have it. Zakostelski wins it down. Fletcher couldn't get an effective disposal. Boot to ball, and that's a goal.
He might just be in for a big day.
Good match so far. Punch clear. Windhager. Fletcher gets there first. It's a hot footy. They want ball, but they're not going to get it. De Koning wins it. Windhager. He's not one to take a backward step. Ryan gets to the front spot and can line them up.
To finish off the good work.
How's the kick? Nothing wrong with that.
That will do his conference the world of
Well, it
like that.
kind of does look like a hybrid of Junction Oval and Brunswick Street Oval.
So the underdogs throwing down the gauntlet. You can see their belief growing. Windhager, De Koning is there in the clinches. Look at him go. Marshall got to the right position and hung on.
He's not on the board yet. That should
Managed
change
to get
him.
it from the community hub and under the logos tab.
Heads towards goal.
And that was already
The kick is
created there on
astray.
the
There's 5 points
fan
gone
up.
begging.
Wilmot brings it back in. Answorth working hard and being rewarded. Taking time to assess the options. Move along. He's off. Searching kick. Not on my watch, he says. Sharman. It's a desperate tackle. The umpire circles and decides to ball it up. Can they create a shot on goal from this stoppage? Zakostelski with a deft tap. Berry. Duday. He's besieged. Neither side able to clear the footy. Rucks go at it. Lohman. Got to get it forward now. It's not the best kick. Has he done enough? No.
Seemed like the defenders got a bit lost there and they were lucky not to give up a goal.
Wilmot to bring it in. Quality delivery by foot. Finds himself in space. That's a useful ball. He's normally better than that. Can he finish it off?
Kicking at his first.
This will be a close thing, but close enough isn't good enough.
They need to sort this out. Their kicking at goal is really letting them down.
Looking for a quick transition. Andrews marks in the back pocket. In no hurry here. That's skillful. Bailey read it well and claims the mark. Good work rate. Holds it up, waiting for an option to present. Sharman, time and again, he gets to the right place. De Koning takes the mark and can extend the margin.
Poor defence leaving him on his own, and now you'd imagine he'll make them pay.
They like it behind the goals. He's got it.
They're after a big game from him today, and that's a great start.
The Lions have been slow out of the blocks. Zakostelski got his palm to it. Berry. Clark with the big fist. Sinclair. Farmer. That one was always his. Can they get another one? Sharman has got loose. That'll work. He's hit up the lead. The Saints are bringing great energy. This is good ball movement.
He hasn't got his name on the goal scorers list yet. Here's a good chance.
Heads for home. It's close. What does the goal umpire say? 6 points. The Saints having a good patch. De Koning wins the hit out. Garcia punched away. Ryan taken to ground. The fans will be happy to see this. They might be a little unlucky not to be rewarded. It was a fine tackle. Who can get the clearance? Fletcher. He'd like that one again. Owens. Dangerous to leave on his own.
The Saints have certainly looked a better side. They'll be hard to catch.
This will be a close thing. It's good.
Well, if you give him room inside 50, you'll pay more often than not.
They've got some real momentum now and will be hard to stop. Zakostelski showing his skills. Berry, Cameron might fancy himself here. They desperately need a goal. Ashcroft makes position.
The Lions are flat at the moment. Perhaps a goal here would energise them.
Looking to pull one back. That won't do it.
I think he was committed to taking a shot before he even received the footy.
Trying to catch them out. The kick was centimetre perfect. You can see their confidence growing. Sinclair on a lead. Gee, they're playing well. Ryan has charged into space. Marshall can keep it moving. Handball off was good. Zakostelski is a welcome presence in defence. Lester, Ashcroft, marks on centre wing. Bouncing ball. Clark, desperate to win it back. Attracted a crowd. The umpire says he made an attempt to get it out. Zakostelski palms it down. Berry squeezes the kick. No wonder coaches go grey. The Lions have denied them the corridor. Flanders. That's an uncharacteristic mistake. Berry works hard to present. Duday. Can they find a late goal? Cameron. Ashcroft just had to get it out. Almost couldn't help but fall on his back there. Doesn't often waste it. Bounced straight off his chest. Clark needing support. Wanganeen Malira. That's an impressive mark. They've got them on the overlap. The Saints having a great patch. Ryan, here's a big chance. Can he take it? No, he's missed.
He'll be disappointed. That was one he would have expected to convert.
The Lions desperately need to shift the momentum. Short pass looks good. Ashcroft working hard and presenting well. Quarter time and one side will be happier than the other clearly, but there's a long way to go. Gary Lyon is here. Gaz, what are your thoughts on what we've seen so far?
The Lions have been outworked so far. They'll look to their leaders to drive a step up in intensity. It's not always about the obvious things. It's also the knock-on that releases a teammate, the extra effort to effect a smother, the gut running to lay a shepherd. When you're in that mindset, you get... Give yourselves a great chance.
Good on you, Gary. Thank you. De Koning has probably got the points at this stage. Windhager, Wanganeen Malira, Zakostelski. There goes the kick inside the 50. Ashcroft only knows one way. They are hunting the ball carrier. He's been run down like a wildebeest.
It's a hot footy today.
They've found the magic formula. Clark has found some space. That's a good option, and this looks promising. Ryan is hard to beat one-on-one. Spearing pass. Farmer is in the clear and marks uncontested.
There's some pretty ordinary defending going on out there at the moment.
He can smell a goal from a long way off, but his kick is astray.
I think he was within his rights to have a crack from there, even though he'll be disappointed with the result.
Back into play. Leicester. Can they get something going? Do they? Normally a good decision maker. Gets his kick despite the heat. Got to go now. Butler. The Saints are playing some great footy. Feeling the heat. If he thought he was getting away, he was sadly mistaken. De Koning smashes it out of there. Garcia. Windhager. Good disciplined defence. He's drawn a crowd. Marshall. Duday running in support. Scrounges a kick. Wilkie making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Cameron. Stocker is calm in a crisis. Who's front and centre? Garcia. Whatever he's suffering from, it's not leather poisoning. Marshall had his name written all over it. Farmer. Great body work.
He's having a terrific match, ranking highly for clearances, contested possessions and inside 50s.
He hasn't kicked a goal yet. Does he get one here? No, it bounces off the post.
Lucky he's not the kind to be easily deterred.
Wilmot brings it back in. Leicester pushes into space and receives the footy. Lohman. Waiting for someone to come at him. The Lions are out of trouble. Well played. What's he got on offer? Kicks to centre wing. Wilson in the right spot at the right time. Windhager. Clark. You have to be tough to play this game. Could that have been holding the ball? Some thought it was, but not the person who matters. Zakostelski got his palm to it. Marshall. Answorth. Boxall. Through the centre square he goes. Looking to get it down there quickly. The kick is a poor one. Can he hit a target? Draper. He's been
I'm hoping for Lions, but I've got a feeling the Saints will get up.
Presents in space. They're moving the footy quickly. Sinclair tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Garcia with a chance to run. The Saints have winners everywhere. Searching kick. Zakostelski. De Koning runs onto it. Butler. That's a bit of a waste. He's lost it. Marshall. That has to hurt. Has to be clean. It's not a fair fight. They're tackling with venom today. De Koning wins the hit out. Garcia sharks it. Wanganeen Malira. Boxall. Quick snap is off target.
If they had kicked straight, this match would already be settled. It may be pretty soon anyway.
Wilmot heads wide with the kick in. Quality delivery by foot. Holds it up, waiting for an option to present. Higgins, he's having a crack, but that looks like another behind. They've been wasteful.
An ugly-looking scoreboard should probably be looking even uglier.
The Lions aren't playing their best, but that margin could have been even bigger. Taking time to assess the options. Good thinking and good execution too. That's skillful. They're moving the footy well here. What's he got on offer? Bailey on centre wing is marked. They'll sweep this ball forward. Farmer couldn't hold it under pressure. Honours the lead. Marshall, Garcia, Boxall out of the congestion. Windhager. He just keeps racking up disposals. He's besieged. They want ball, but they're not going to get it. De Koning has got on top. They appeal for a free kick, but will have a stoppage. De Koning wins it down. Windhager, Boxall, Zakostelski picks it off. That's poor kicking. They've opened them up here. Marshall, rinse and repeat.
The Lions need to come hard pretty soon. It's in danger of getting away from them here.
Garcia manages to get off a handball. Wanganeen Malira, Ashcroft, Answorth. They've worked it well. Boxall gathers. Crosses the paint. Leicester read that one right off the boot. He's generally a good kick. He's hit up the lead. Takes the safe option. Bailey. That's a legal disposal, isn't it? Wanganeen Malira. He's everywhere at the moment. Bianco leads his opponent. They need a spark. In no man's land. They've got all the momentum and they've busted this one right open.
The Lions have to do something. It's getting out of hand.
The Lions are on the canvas. De Koning has had his measure today. Wanganeen Malira. Clark wins the contest and can relieve the pressure. That's a useful ball. Wilson all alone in the centre square. The Saints can smell blood. Berry gathers on the half volley. Draper. Their appeals have fallen on deaf ears. De Koning is teaching him a lesson. Windhager, who can run onto this and pump it forward, absorbs the pressure. The umpire will have it. Zakostelski slaps it out. Berry, Answorth, Fletcher, good hands. Marshall, he's just dropped the footy and the ump has no choice.
He's not happy, but the call's correct.
The Saints can build something here. They're going nowhere and will have a stoppage near the centre. The two big men do battle. Dunkley, can he get it out? That's a trip. Easy decision for the umpire. Looking to peg one back. The kick lets them down. Philippou, dangerous to leave on his own. They're huffing and puffing. De Koning, he's taken a beauty.
Straight in front, should not miss.
He's given it a tug and missed.
The Lions are struggling at the moment. It's difficult to make a case for them.
Wilmot to bring it in. Leicester can keep it moving. Answorth with a chance to relieve the pressure. Doesn't often waste it. Zakostelski on a lead. A good kick here and they'll be in business. Answorth, they desperately need a goal. That's well played. Draper working hard and being rewarded. Dunkley can run and gun. Philippou drops into the hole and cuts that one off. Marshall has charged into space. Butler makes position. The Saints are doing as they please.
Well, the
Soccer
Saints are producing a shock result.
Wilkie wins the contest hands down. Wilson is pushed up. Wilmot showing why he's such a good defender. Zakostelski working hard and presenting well. He might have thought about the corridor. The kick is precise. Dunkley all on his own. What's he got on offer? This is more positive. Morris can just about finish it himself. Heads for the pocket. Spud Frawley would have loved that one.
Yep, the kick was an absolute shocker.
Sinclair. The Saints are playing some great footy. Manages to find a teammate. Windhager. Wilson. No easy exit. Gets his kick despite the heat. Who's got the wheels? Knew the tackle was coming. He lost his radar there.
Hounded into the mistake. Space is hard to come by. A question of accuracy, and he should be able to answer in the affirmative.
Around the body. Don't tell me. That is a stunner.
The Lions are getting reward for their dominance, though you could argue they should be even further in front.
Half-time is upon us, and this one is threatening to be a blowout. Let's head down to Gary Lyon on the boundary.
The Saints are winning a lot of the major indicators. Hit-outs, clearances, inside 50s, contested possessions. They're not quite doing as they please, but they'd have to take the foot off the pedal for their opponents to get back into this match.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary.
The Lions have snagged it.
De Koning showing his skills. Windhager punched away. Ryan, he's wrapped up. Squeezes the kick. That's an uncharacteristic mistake. Sinclair doing what he does best. Ainsworth, terrific tackle, concedes ground. You asked for it, you got it. The umpire says he had no prior. De Koning continues to have his way. Wanganeen Malira, Wood, who's at home? Punched that like he meant it. Marshall throws it on the boot. The sprint is on. Higgins, crunching tackle, ball up. The defenders will need to be on guard. De Koning is giving him a bath. Hill, we've got another stoppage. Zakostelski, he's been beaten, but he had a win there. This is dicey. Wilson spoils. Duday runs onto it. It's an exhibition in how to give the ball back. Wood has found some space. Sets a task for the forwards. Wanganeen Malira has floated forward. Just needs an accurate kick now.
The Saints are working harder at the present time and they're reaping the rewards.
Snaps at goal, but it's off target.
The coach might have them taking extra shots at training during the week.
Ainsworth heads wide with the kick in. Leicester marks in the back pocket. In no hurry here. It's a dreadful mistake.
Normally a reliable kick. Can he make this one count?
For a flying start to the term, it's online. He's drilled it.
Anything seems possible for them today. They are having a day out.
The Lions are looking down and out. De Koning, he's worth his weight in gold. Wanganeen Malira, they've put themselves under pressure. Duday, Philippou says thank you very much. He's struggled to make an impact to this point. Coleman at full back stops them in their tracks. Fletcher works hard to present. Conservative kick. The Lions are out of trouble. Kicks to centre wing. Wood went bang. Anyone's ball. Taken to ground. No way through there, and they'll reset. De Koning has been dominant in the ruck. Windhager. What's he got on offer? Hasn't seen a lot of it. Windhager read that one like a book. Good looking kick. Higgins with a chance to run. Slick hands. Sinclair harassed into an error. Ashcroft has it now on centre wing. He's copped one high. That's skillful. Wood clears the area and out of play.
The Lions are struggling to provide their forwards with quality supply. It might be time to shuffle the magnets a bit.
De Koning, it's a masterclass in ruck work. Windhager, Sharman. Ryan, he ran into a brick wall. Hill. He's kicked it like an arrow.
The Saints can mix it with anyone playing like this.
The Saints have made a hot start to the second half. Same old, same old. Wanganeen Malira. Hill has a paddock in front of him. Flanders. Marshall marks inside 50 and can have a shot.
Poor defence leaving him on his own, and now you'd imagine he'll make them pay.
He can smell a goal from a long way off, but his kick is astray.
Lucky he's not the kind to be easily deterred.
The Lions are struggling to transition the footy. Honours the lead. In no hurry here. They've turned it over. Probing ball. Good disciplined defence. Taking no chances there.
They've got an opportunity here to get the ball down the other end quickly.
Wilmot to bring it back in. The kick was centimetre perfect. Takes the safe option. Dunkley has got loose. They need a goal, but it's at the wrong end. Good work rate. Berry in the clear. And they're away. Well played. What's he got on offer? He doesn't waste many. He's hit up the lead. Marshall. The Lions have been out of sorts. They've got a problem now.
He kicked the last one pretty well, so he'll be confident here.
They could do with this. They could really do with this. It's home.
The Lions have obviously had a tough day, but that was much better play.
They've pulled one back, but they need plenty more where that came from. Zakostelski slaps it out. Berry. He would have fancied his chances from there. Cameron. Opportunity here. Bends it around the body. One behind.
Seemed like the defenders got a bit lost there, and they were lucky not to give up a goal.
Back into play. Quality delivery by foot. Finds himself in space. Cameron, within range, can make them pay. That's good vision. Lohman gets to the front spot.
This deserves a goal. Should be a goal.
That won't score. It's a disappointing result. He's been industrious. Bad kicking there, out on the full.
Missed the target by a long way. He's not on the board yet. That should change here.
Here's a chance for a couple in a row. They're not back in it yet, but at least they've stabilised.
They're looking for him, and rightly so. He's the one most likely to light the fire.
The Lions haven't played great footy, but they're hanging in there. De Koning, just for something different. Wanganeen Malira. Wilkie didn't need to be asked twice. They asked the question, but the umpire will have it. De Koning could do this with his eyes closed. Windhager. Wanganeen Malira. Good vision there. Boxall. Can he impose himself on the match? Farmer gets to the front spot and can line them up.
One of their key markers has been how well they've shared the load. That list of goal kickers might be about to get a new name.
He hasn't kicked a goal today, and he still hasn't.
Gee, he'd be disappointed with that, but he'll back himself to make amends if he gets a chance.
Wilmot with the footy. Bianco can keep it moving. Holds it up, waiting for an option to present. The runner will be out in a minute. Gives it everything. Owens, he's under close attention. He's kicked a goal.
A real opportunist goal there. He doesn't need a lot of the footy to make an impact.
The Saints clearly didn't read the script. They were supposed to struggle today. Wanganeen Malira. Hill, solid tackle. Could that have been holding the ball? Some thought it was, but not the person who matters. De Koning, he is simply too good. He's not one to take a backward step. Dunkley going flat chat. He sends them inside for the fourth time. Sinclair, Boxall working hard and being rewarded. Clever kick. They're moving the footy well here. Ryan, he's besieged. They've bottled it up. De Koning is teaching him a lesson. Got the handball away. Dunkley, they're stingy today. He's good in these situations, but not this time. One behind.
Not a gimme goal, but probably should have been kicked nevertheless.
They've set up well for the kick-in. Silvani, all on his own. Windhager lowers the eyes. What can they muster from the back half? He's generally a good kick. Clark pushes into space and receives the footy. Sharman, dangerous to leave on his own. Butler makes position. The Lions are chasing tail. Alarm bells are ringing. It's a poor inside 50. He might have thought about the corridor. Ashcroft snares the loose ball. Was that a legal disposal? Cameron. Rayner puts his head over it. He's having a dirty day. Stocker, it's not a fair fight. No free kick, and they've got a stoppage in a dangerous position. De Koning. This is getting monotonous. Hill under pressure, and they're out of trouble. Ryan. What's he got on offer? The Saints continue to do as they wish. Farmer. That's good work rate. Boxall. Hill only knows one way. Ryan. Sinclair. Look at the desperation. Wilkie. Pushing and paid. Picking their way through. Windhager has found some space. The Saints extended their advantage in that quarter, and this match is as good as theirs as we turn for home. Let's head down to Gary Lyon on the boundary.
The Lions have been beaten up around the contest. The sort of numbers they're putting up today are not going to be good enough to beat anyone. When you look at the names in that midfield, it's hard to explain. Perhaps one or two might need a spell in the twos to rediscover their hunger.
Thanks, Gary, as we get going again. De Koning wins it. Windhager. They cannot keep him quiet. Leicester tries to spike it out of the danger zone. This should not be a problem, and it isn't.
The Lions are in real danger of taking a big percentage hit now.
We thought this one might be close, but it hasn't turned out that way. De Koning, it's been a mighty performance. He'll be sore in the morning, and we will do it all again. De Koning continues to have his way. Windhager, Wanganeen Malira, Zakostelski intercepts. That's symptomatic of their malaise. The Saints can smell blood. Windhager, Sharman heads in towards goal, and the kick is true. Great play.
Surely that shut the gate on them.
We didn't expect this today, and you wonder how much bigger the margin might get. Windhager, he'll work all day. Hill is racking up contested possessions. Boxall, Wanganeen Malira. It's an exhibition in attacking footy.
To put the icing on the cake.
He's hit it sweetly. That's a quality strike. It was never missing.
Who'd want to be a defender when the ball's coming down with such regularity?
The Lions will want to put the tape and the stat sheet straight in the bin. Windhager dealt with the pressure. Hill, big tackle laid. If he thought he was getting away, he was sadly mistaken. The Saints won't mind this. They've smashed them in the clearances. De Koning, he's turned in one of the great ruck performances. Scrounges a kick. Gee, they're playing well. Can he hit a target? Ryan with a chance to run. Boxall, they're a pleasure to watch. That'll work. Pokes it into the pocket. Coleman had the presence of mind to get to the dangerous spot. Ashcroft has charged into space. In no hurry here. The Lions are out of trouble. Ashcroft. The Saints have all the answers. Tidy ball. Clark in the clear on centre wing. There goes the kick inside the 50. Bianco, you beauty! Holds it up, waiting for an option to present. What's he got on offer? Got to go now. Farmer navigated the traffic. Windhager. Ryan cops some unwanted attention. He's everywhere at the moment. I think that was just a poor kick, but he's been penalised for insufficient intent.
He was under pressure when he kicked it, so the ump's employing a strict interpretation.
That's well played. What can they generate? Good work rate. They desperately need a goal. It must be his birthday. They've found the magic formula. The Saints have winners everywhere. The Lions are really under the pump here. Hill, strong grab.
Well, there's one side working hard at the moment, and the other side just sitting back waiting for their teammates to do the work.
Hasn't got hold of that one. It'll be a behind.
The opposition must be thinking, thank heaven for small mercies.
Ainsworth tasked with the kick in. The kick was centimetre perfect. Taking time to assess the options. He's hit up the lead. Connolly works hard to present. Dunkley uses the body well. Almost threw it out. Butler. Leicester. We've seen that before. Owens. The Lions under great pressure. The Saints are giving them nothing. Zakostelski showing his skills. Ainsworth. McCluggage. Cameron takes a beauty. The defence is disorganised. It's a bad mistake. Searching kick. A spell on the pine might be warranted after that. Happy to be patient and wait for an opening. They've opened them up here. That's a good option, and this looks promising. Andrews. Butler wins the contest and can relieve the pressure. Junk times come early. Wilson on a lead. It's a dominant display. De Koning can just about finish it himself. They're a delight to watch. Owens has it within range. That's wasteful. Tries a safe ball. Ryan is dangerous when he has space. Windhager drops into the hole and marks.
Normally a reliable kick. Can he make this one count?
A chance to extend the margin, but alas, he has hit the post.
The way it's going, it probably won't be long until they get another opportunity.
Wilmot heads wide with the kick in. Leicester in the clear. Finds himself in space. Can he find a teammate? It's been that kind of day for them. They've got them on the overlap. Windhager outbodied his opponent and took a ripper.
He hasn't managed to find the middle yet. He should do so here.
He's the right man to have it, and he's delivered.
They're showing them no mercy and fully cashing in, and so they should.
The Saints, in this form, would challenge anybody. De Koning has been dominant in the ruck. Wanganeen Malira, Philippou, Wilkie, squeezes the kick, hits the deck, missed opportunity, taken to ground. He's been quiet, centre square, loose ball. Silvani, Wilson runs onto it and can drive them into attack. Wilmot showing why he's such a good defender. Doesn't often waste it. Lohman can keep it moving. Wilkie takes an excellent grab. No sign of them dropping off. Wilmot got the handball away. Hill desperate to win it back. He's missed. The tackle affected the kick.
The Lions will breathe a sigh of relief that that turnover didn't cost them.
Ainsworth to bring it in. Leicester. Sizes up what's ahead. They need a goal, but it's at the wrong end. Wilmot throws it on the boot. Can they get themselves a consolation prize? Probing ball. The Saints have been caught napping. He will surely make this count.
Can he deliver? You'd back him more often than not.
He hasn't stopped working all day, and that's just reward. Well played.
The Lions have obviously had a tough day, but that was much better play.
Can they get that scoreboard looking a bit more respectable? The big men fly. They have a good understanding, those two. Honours the lead. Lohman, McCluggage, hasn't seen a lot of it. The Saints have won it back. The sprint is on. Lohman gets there first. Accuracy and distance might both be problems here.
Perhaps he should have looked to lay that one off. He'd miss more of those than he'd kick.
No time like the present. Good thinking and good execution too. Ryan working hard and being rewarded. The Saints moving the ball well. Higgins couldn't mark. Connolly leads his opponent. Coleman, quality delivery by foot. Can they get two in a row? Cameron gets to the front spot and can line them up.
That's probably as good a passage of play as we've seen from them all day. It deserves a goal.
He's given it a tug and missed.
He's not kicking well at goal today. Might be time for him to get upfield.
Looking for a quick transition. Sinclair presents in space. They're playing with purpose and poise. What can they muster from the back half? Butler. This is a big opportunity. Wilson. Through the centre square he goes. Philippou. Draper clears the area. Connolly will keep coming. He's hurried the kick. It's a poor one. Ryan got a fist in. Silvani. He's not giving up. They've put themselves under pressure. Clark. Dangerous to leave on his own. That's skillful. Flanders has floated forward. They're putting on a clinic.
Someone went to sleep defensively, and I suspect the price will be 6 points.
Drop punt. That'll be a goal. Never in doubt.
The Saints are looking every bit a top 8 side at the moment.
Yeah, that was a 5-metre kick, that one.
What a result. They'll be ecstatic about this. Zakostelski. He's been beaten, but he had a win there. Wilkie is proving very difficult to pass. Hall makes position. What's he got on offer? The Saints emerge victorious and get their season back on track with a much-needed win. That wasn't much of a contest, Half. How did you see it?
The Lions have been given a pretty good guide on what they need to work on moving forward. I suspect clearances will be the item at the top of the list. They got shown up there today. They have the resources to do better, so the coach will demand a response next week.
Thanks for your contributions throughout the day, Half. That brings our coverage to a close. Thanks for being with us. We'll catch you again soon.